Good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. So a little bit more on immigration, a little bit of news to share with you. Right, Ireland introduces strict new immigration rules to curb population growth. Obviously Dublin and Ireland now has been gradually reforming its procedures following a sharp rise in immigration. Right, what else is there to including that? Ireland has more stricter rules, regulations and policies which must be followed, with its Justice Minister citing a worryingly high rate of population growth and elevated asylum seeker numbers as the impetus for the changes. The new measures announced on Wednesday follow a sharp rise in immigration. Among the new regulations employed, asylum seekers will now be obliged to contribute to state accommodation costs. Now, furthermore, the criteria for family reunifications and citizenship applications for refugees have been toughened. So these reforms come as net migration to Ireland has almost doubled since 2022, compared to pre-pandemic levels reaching an average of 72,000 annually. Now, in addition, the Finance Ministry attributes this surge to unprecedented demand for employment permits and associated family reunification and a large number of Ukrainian refugees. Again, now, Justice Minister Jim O'Callaghan told a news conference, "I have to take into account that our population last year increased by 1.6, which is 7 times the EU average. The opinion of government is that the rate of increase does require a policy response." So, in conclusion to that, we don't want to go back to the way Ireland was 80 years ago when our population was declining. It is a positive sign that it is increasing, but the rate of increase is worrying. It was told, adding that the government recognised the invaluable contribution that immigrants make to society and the economy. Also, those applying to bring family members from outside the non-European Economic Area (EEA) to join them will now be required to prove they earn at least the median annual average wage of €44,000 per annum and have accommodation to support them. So, the current stipulation that a person granted refugee status can apply for citizenship after 3 years of residency will be increased to 5 years, and those in long-term receipt of certain social welfare payments will be ineligible. Now, the proposals will also oblige the 7,500 asylum seekers who are employed and living in state accommodation to contribute between 10% and 40% of their weekly income towards the costs. Now, the government has previously brought forward new laws to speed up application decisions and appeals. O'Callaghan said he expects the processing time to be cut to within 3 to 6 months by next June. So, any more additional information that you wish to see, I can implement it and introduce it into some more of my short videos. So please, if you'd like to hear and see more of my video content, please like, subscribe and follow. Thank you very much for your time.